You've got it tuned to KEXP. We're listener-powered radio at 90.3 FM in Seattle. You can stream us live online at KEXP.org. We've got the Sidekicks live today. Welcome.
Thanks for having us.
It's great to have you here. I'm excited to hear these songs. You want to start us off with a couple?
Yeah. This one's Jesus Christ Supermalls.
Sidekicks live on KEXP. So happy to have you here today, tonight playing at the Black Lodge here in Seattle. Welcome.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Steve, you were just here a few months ago
That's true.
with St. Seneca. And Toby, I heard that you used to live in Bellingham.
Yeah, I went to school up there and lived there for a couple of years after school too.
Awesome. But you guys are from Ohio, is that right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We all live in Columbus.
You have been together for a while as a band, and you've got a handful of great records under your belt. How did this group kind of coalesce?
Well, me and Matt, the drummer, met in high school because he liked NoFX, and I liked NoFX. So we were like, well, we should start a band. This is when we were 15. And since then, there's been a lot of lineup changes. And this particular group, I feel like, came together because of just people meeting through, like the house show scene in Columbus, basically.
I know that can be such a pedestrian question, how did a band meet? But I ask it often because I find it very sweet when people have known each other since they were children and as adults just want to play music together.
Yeah, it's a pretty horrible relationship. But great.
Sometime early last year, I was reading an interview with you, Steve, and you were talking about the new record, which you're playing songs from today, Runners in the Nerved World. And someone in the interview asked where you were recording it, and you said you couldn't tell. And little did I realize that you had made it here in Seattle with our beloved Phil Eck. Can you tell me a little bit about that? Or a lot. Actually, tell us a lot about that.
Well, it kind of just came about because he was somebody that we would always reference for tones and stuff on our past recordings. So we just basically were like, well, we should try and record with him this time, and it worked out. He was into doing it. But we drove out to Seattle from Ohio, which took 2 days or 3 days of driving pretty much straight, and recorded out here for 6 weeks at a Vast.
A lot of people that review the album talk a lot about how you had such a raucous punk sound, and then you've expanded your sound, and you can definitely hear what Phil's great at in that record. I still feel like you sound like raucous punks as well, but there's definitely a widening, and the sound is bigger and different. Did you go in with finished songs, or did he really help you from beginning to end? Because I can see, listening to the songs, how great a fit he is for the kind of record that you made.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. It was just a really good fit. There was not that much talk about what we were gonna do. We kind of just went in and we were like, yeah, he would just be like, it should rock, and we were like, yeah, these sound rockin', and that was just about it. Kind of went in with the songs pretty much set, but I think the overall sound definitely have to give Phil a lot of credit for that. But that was sort of a thing that we all were wanting as well, wanting it to sound like a pop record, wanting it to be I guess something that you could just sit down and listen to, and it's not blaring at your ears and fatiguing, which I feel like sometimes our past records could be but doesn't change the way that we are live, where I feel like the songs are a little more energetic when we play them live.
Yeah, it seems like they sound a little bit faster, and they've got a lot of great energy live, and I think people appreciate when they go to a live show if they can hear that. Tonight you're playing at the Black Lodge here in Seattle, and loving the new record, been playing it a ton. I'm wondering, when you went into the studio with, I look up to him as a producer in the music and the records he's made, but I guess I'll name check some, the Shins, Fleet Foxes, Band of Horses, so many records that we've come to love. And I'm wondering, were you nervous, or did things just kind of lock right in? And
I would say there was some nerves, when we first got in there, just out of just wanting to nail it and stuff.
And did you?
I think so. I think at first we were are we doing okay? And then we was there'd just be the first few days it seemed like things were never gonna get going. But I think that's how it always kind of is. But that's also what a good producer does, is tell you that you're not doing well enough. And he definitely pushed us to be better. So that was definitely a great part of it, is I think we all just became better at what we're doing.
Well, it feels like there's a little piece of Seattle in that record, which is fun for us.
Oh.
The Sidekicks are live here in the KEXP studios, and you got more songs?
Yeah. This one's called Deer.
Discover new music at listener-powered KEXP.org.